Now we actually saw Drake beginning to train Fulmir how to be stronger, which he gave him a magical seed called the Lightning Seed, which he actually teaching him how to crush it with his hand, which actually shoots out lightning. And with that, if he actually uses his power, it can actually amplify the effects in order to become stronger. Now, we actually saw how he demonstrated with the power of the lightning seed as he actually have became powerful to destroy a mountain, which we actually knew that is not actually how a ordinary guardian should be able to use magic, but he can actually use a seed and use its charge to destroy anything. And with that, he can actually magnify the powers of their partner's magic to his extent. So we actually see how Fulnir and Manifesta actually try to use their powers together. And for the next 3 days, he actually going to start training him to protect Manifesta against other Guardian slash Witch teams altogether. And because it won't be that easy. So he actually going to start training him with combat training, which training with swords, we actually knew how tough that Drake can only be. And so we actually saw how powerful he actually is, which he actually using another seed called the icicle seed, and with that he actually using an attack called just an ice pillar which hold Fulnir's sword, in which he actually have seen the difference between a regular guardian against a guardian who actually using magic with witches. So we actually see how Fulnir is about to learn how to use the seeds as well, in which we actually seen him being overwhelmed by Drake, in which he's actually trying to pick himself back up, in which we saw Manafa actually is all better because of the medicine that Drake gave her actually worked. So we actually knew that she's alright for now. So we actually saw how she seeing him train, which we actually knew that she actually gonna put herself into the mix after the last battle with Jin and Ruli. We actually knew how she's going to fight alongside him in order to match defend themselves against another team of Guardian and Witch. So we actually can tell that trading together, meaning that they actually will fight off against those teams. But Fulnir actually told her that he doesn't regret leaving the city state and becoming her guardian. But what he really did regret is seeing his family being eaten by an evil and didn't do anything about it. And then the evil used to be a witch. So we actually can tell that resentment actually goes into regret. So we actually knew that he's going to move past the all of that and actually focusing on the future. So we actually tell that she was actually egging him on, but we actually saw how they continue on with the training, and they actually starting to realize that they actually knew that he threw his sheath at Drake, and then he actually see how clever he really is. But we actually can tell that we see how powerful he actually can be, which we actually knew that he could still do more training, but not right now. But he actually told him to bring Manifesta with him tonight because he actually telling him that these seeds are actually training tools for witches and guardians together. So we actually knew that we actually saw Nightfall when Fulnir bringing Manifesta to train with Drake, and we actually saw how Drake reminded of how the moon looks awfully pretty, the same thing that Ellie actually reminded how she actually enjoyed the moonlight, in which that they actually had to battle together one more time. Now, I actually saw the first appearance of the magical seeds, but we actually saw how Fulnir is training with Drake to become stronger. So we actually going to see how he actually going to defeat Drake on the battle training on the next chapter next weekend. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment what you think about the manga chapter. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and my Facebook page. Until then, this is anime guy during here saying sign out. Laters.